Christian Maxwell. I'm the founder of CS Sport Network. Today we're going to be talking all about knotless braid maintenance because if you're like me, you already have your summer style installed because you swore up and down that you were getting braids this summer because it's hot girl summer. I want to dive right into this video because it's all about scalp care and how you can really make having braids a painless, itch-free process where you're not super exhausted by it, just you want to be comfortable and enjoy yourself. So let's dive right in. So the first thing I want to talk about is cleansing. So back in the day, I was definitely on team, I don't wash my hair when I'm wearing braids. And I think that that's still a common consensus for some people. I think that sometimes when people think about washing their braids, the first thing that comes to their mind is, I don't want my braids to be frizzy. I don't want to cause my style to get old quick. Totally understandable. And that's what used to prevent me from washing my braids as well. It was 100% my concern too. So I get it. But the thing that I do now is that I focus more so on washing my scalp as opposed to washing my braids. I don't wash my braids because that can lead to some excess frizz along the braids and just causing them to look a little bit, out of sorts if not done correctly. And if you don't dry your hair thoroughly, you can end up with a few issues potentially. So totally not advocating for you to wash your braids either. But I am advocating for you to wash and thoroughly cleanse your scalp so that your scalp is not filling up with oil from any products you're applying. The sebum that naturally builds up on the scalp, you don't want that to accumulate either. You really just want to make sure that your scalp is free and clear of any buildup that could cause the pores or the follicles to become clogged or cause itchiness or even cause any type of dermatitis issues where you just have too much sweat, too much product built up on the scalp. So those are things we want to avoid. How I go about efficiently cleaning my scalp while wearing braids is I use the Clear product by Girl in Hair. This is really a game changer for me and really helps me to efficiently clean my scalp without causing my hair to get overly saturated or have product all over the place. So the really cool thing about this is that it has this nozzle, so you can easily get the product right where you need it and not where you don't. And the awesome thing is that this is an apple cider vinegar rinse. So instead of having to foam up your hair, you're more so rinsing your scalp to refresh it and to kind of clear some of the debris because apple cider vinegar helps to restore a pH. It has tea tree oil in it as well, so that also helps to, it's antifungal, helps to soothe the scalp and any irritation. So if you have any itchiness, this formula is going to help to calm that all the way down. When I use this, the thing I really love too is that I feel like my scalp is breathing. It really feels like my scalp is breathing and exhaling, and that it's not clogged up and irritated anymore. So that's a really cool thing about this product. And again, very watery consistency, goes on very easily. Quick tip for use is I would say put your hair up into a ponytail to make it really easy to get to just the scalp, so you're not pouring it all over your braids. Now that we've discussed cleansing, let's move into how are we keeping the scalp nourished, how are we keeping it moisturized. For anybody who does have dry scalp, I have dry scalp, and actually, I would say your scalp is a lot like your skin too. So I used to be an advocate of no oil, no lotion on my face because I was like, no, my skin gets so greasy, I don't want to, make it any greasier than it is. Funny thing is though, the moment I started using moisturizers and even oil serum sometime on my face, I noticed that my face stopped freaking out and excessively producing oil. So when it comes to the scalp, you don't want it to feel like it's struggling or that it needs to go into hyperdrive to keep your scalp moisturized. So helping it out is not a bad thing. The key caveat is that if you apply any oils to your scalp, you must clarify your scalp and your hair. You cannot co-wash or use gentle, conditioning shampoos. You want to use a real shampoo, like a clarifying shampoo that is going to be able to actually break down that oil or whatever product it is that you apply to your scalp. You want to be able to use a shampoo that can actually break that down and wash it away. That's the key. So before I get into these oils, make sure you have a clarifying shampoo so that when you take your braids down, you can really get in there and do that work. So the first oil I'm going to talk about for today is going to be the Shadavi Hair and Scalp Elixir. This one is really awesome because the application is so seamless. You literally, it has a dropper so you can get it right where you want it and not where you don't. So if you want to just get in there, and apply a little bit of this to areas that may be a little itchy or areas that feel a little bit dry, you can easily do that. And then you just rub it in, give yourself a little scalp massage. It's so easy to use. And then this oil is jam-packed with really delicious ingredients. It has a very long and extensive ingredient list, and I'll just name a few. You can definitely learn more on their website if you want to see the full list. But it has grapeseed oil, olive fruit oil, bamboo extract, clary sage, tea tree oil, which is antifungal and really helps the scalp. It has rose oil, carrot seed oil, avocado oil, jojoba seed oil, peppermint oil, lang lang flower oil. All the things that your scalp will need to flourish, your scalp to stay healthy, you know, ingredients that have antifungal properties. It has all of that going on at the same time. So this is a formula where you don't need to mix up anything on your own. You can literally just use this direct to scalp. And again, make sure you clarify when you're done. So this is a product you can use direct to scalp on a daily basis or every other day or once a week, whatever works best for you. But when you're done, make sure that you clarify your scalp to get any oil, debris, and things off your scalp. But this is something that's definitely in my rotation right now to keep my scalp moisturized and just not feeling dry, stretched, because braids are heavy. Another awesome oil you can check out is the Restore Oil by Girl in Hair. This is really soothing. This is more so a balm though, so it's not as loose in consistency as the others. It is a balm, so think more of like partially melted coconut oil that's not fully liquid. That's what it reminds me of. But this has a really great concentration of tea tree oil in it. It also has castor seed oil, which we know is associated with hair health and growth. This has sunflower seed oil, neem seed oil, and pimento leaf oil. And the fun fact is that this is actually created by a dermatologist. So being able to use a hairline that is made by somebody who understands skin is a really huge benefit, and I love having this in rotation with the other oils that I use in my regimen because it really helps to give me some confidence when it comes to knowing that I'm using something on my scalp and on my hair that was actually specifically curated and created by somebody with that understanding. So this is the Girl in Hair Restore, and it's more so a balm, and it really does the job of like restoring your scalp and just getting you back to where you need to be. A few more oils for us to review. I'm actually really big on oils, so that's why I'm like totally loving having these braids, because I can really focus a lot on my scalp health because it's so accessible, it's so easy to get to. My hair is thick, so in order for me to have this type of access to my hair, I would have to part it, you know, quite a few ways in order to be able to work on my scalp this way. So I love having braids because I can really just dig into my scalp health. This right here is a newcomer. This is the Anasi Naturals Pamper My Curls Hair and Scalp Elixir. This is made by a cosmetic chemist. She has a deep understanding of ingredient profiles and how to create products that will be good for the customer but also be fun to use. So that's the really great part about this, is that she really knows her stuff when it comes to formulations and what products, what ingredients are actually truly naturally kind of created to do and to how they're supposed to benefit our scalps and actually help our hair health. It's made to soothe dry hair and scalp, to nourish your scalp and to give your hair what it needs without kind of going overboard. So some of the ingredients that are in here are grapeseed oil, sunflower seed oil, avocado oil, olive fruit oil. There's peppermint oil, which is going to be really good because that'll kind of give you that soothing little tingle sensation without going overboard. This also has rosemary leaf oil, which we know has some attributions to hair growth and things of that nature. And then it also has tea tree leaf oil, which again is really braid friendly because it is naturally antifungal and really helps the scalp to not be itchy and just really uncomfortable. So, and it has a wealth of other ingredients. I just wanted to read a few of them to you, but this product is really, really great for your daily massage. It has a more of a liquidy consistency, so it'll be very easy to get on scalp. And then it also has the nozzle applicator, so you can easily get that into your hair. And all the products I'm showing you today actually have really easy delivery systems because I'm really big about that. And it just makes it easy for you to get the product right where you need it. So that is the Anasi Naturals Pamper My Curls Hair and Scalp Elixir. The next product I'm going to show you is from Bamba Curls. This one is fun, guys. It is infused with coffee seed oil and castor oil, and it really is like a Dominican beauty secret situation going on here. So I really love that. I have not come across many products that have coffee seed oil in them, and I think it's so fun to get to experience some of these beauty secrets and see it all bottled up in this gorgeous, fun packaging. I'm a big fan of Bamba Curls. So some of the ingredients in this one, along with the coffee seed oil and castor oil, are rosemary extract. Again, one of those things that's associated with hair health and growth. There's also black cumin seed oil in here as well. So this product is definitely really great consistency. As you see, it's lightweight. It's not going to be really thick and heavy on the scalp, so you can really, get in there and work this product in without fear that you're overly clogging your follicles or anything of that nature. And it is obviously 100% natural product, really well made. Really love this product. It has a good scent too, and then it's made with all those Dominican beauty secrets bottled up into one little bottle. The last product I'm going to feature is from Eden Body Works, and this is their papaya castor scalp massaging serum. Papaya castor is definitely a really fun combination. Along with that, there are some really great ingredients in here like aloe vera, obviously castor, and then papaya, and then it has a lot of vitamins. They infuse this product with vitamin A, C, D, and E. This is a really nourishing product. And again, this one is more of a balm consistency. So it's similar to that Girl in Hair, but more of a balm consistency. It's something you can really, like it says, massage into the scalp. Out of all of the oil products, this one is actually a serum. So think about like a facial serum. Those are traditionally not like the most liquidy products. They're more of something that you can massage into the skin. Lightweight, lighter weight than a cream, but heavier than like something that's liquidy. So this definitely is in the serum category, and I really like it for obvious reasons. You can massage it, do kind of like a daily routine while you're in your braids to maximize your growth potential while wearing your style, and it just gets where it needs to go because again, it has that convenient nozzle applicator. So I know I threw a lot at you this video. The main things I want you to take away from this are that yes, you can and should wash your hair while wearing braids. You can have your hot girl summer and have your knotless braids down to your bootay if you want to, sis. But I just want you to wash your scalp to make sure that you actually have a really great experience and that you're not causing any dermatitis or scalp issues down the line. And then make sure that you keep your scalp nourished. Having braids pulling on your scalp can be a little hard. You want to make sure that you're not weighing your hair down or causing any damage or just stressing the hair any more than need be. So thank you so much for watching this video. If there are any more educational topics that you would like for me to talk to or speak about, feel free to let me know in the comments below because I would love to learn more about them and bring that information back to you guys. Again, my name is Christian Maxwell. I'm the founder of CS4 Network, and we're so happy to have you here watching TV with us, and we'll be back soon with a new video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.